Modestas Bukauskas versus Jimmy Crute is a light heavyweight bout. Modestas Bukauskas has cheated record of 11 wins, 2 losses. Jimmy Crute has cheated record of 11 wins, 1 loss. Alright, so Modestas Bukauskas is currently 26 and a half years old. Jimmy Crute is 24 and a half years old, so Jimmy Crute's a little bit younger, but I still doubt age is going to play that big of a factor in this fight. Now both of these fighters are at pretty similar heights. Now 6'3" for Modestas Bukauskas, 6'2" for Jimmy Crute. Now the reach is gonna play a huge factor in this fight because Modestas Bukauskas has a 78-inch reach advantage in this one. Jimmy Crute 72.5-inch reach. That is a much smaller reach than Modestas Bukauskas, so Modestas Bukauskas is going to have the huge reach advantage in this fight. Now, for the betting odds for this one, Jimmy Crute is sitting at a pretty big favorite in this one, as he is currently the minus 350 moderate favorite. Modestas Bukauskas is the plus 280 moderate underdog. So Jimmy Crute is sitting quite comfortably as the favorite in this one. Alright, so for the actual Tapology predictions in this one, 81% of the votes are going for Jimmy Crute, mainly by submission or KO. 19% of the votes are going for Bukauskas, mainly by KO for that one. So it's very, very lopsided for the predictions and for the betting odds in favor of Jimmy Crute, mainly by submission in this one. But now let's get on with the video. Alright, so Modestas Bukauskas started his career off very, very good, as he ended up winning his first 4 pro MMA bouts by unanimous decision, second round KO, second round TKO, and first round TKO, but in his next 2 fights against Pavel Dorefy and John Redmond, he ended up losing both by first round submission from heel hook and first round KO. After those 2 losses, he came back with a first round rear naked choke submission, another first round rear naked choke submission, a first round KO, a second round KO, a fourth round KO in a title shot inside of Cage Warriors, a first round KO also inside of Cage Warriors, all of that getting him a shot inside of the UFC, where he ended up fighting Andreas Michalidis. Now, there was a bit of a controversy in this fight. I watched it a couple months ago. It was very, very weird. I mean, he did get the win in that one by first round retirement, it says, but at the end of the round, literally with like a half a second left or something, or no, he had like 3 seconds left, and he just started throwing elbows. They were legal, I have to say, but it was very close to the top of his head. It was on the side of his head, so it was legal, but a lot of controversy because a lot of people thought he hit on the top of the head, and he did knock out his opponent in that fight, and he did get the win, but it was very controversial. He did get the win. Now let's take a look at his opponent, Jimmy Crute. Alright, so Jimmy Crute started his career off very good, as he ended up winning his first 10 pro MMA bouts by first round armbar unanimous decision, first round TKO, first round KO, with literally 1 second left in the first round, first round arm triangle choke submission, 2 unanimous decision wins, all of that getting him a shot inside the Dana White's Contender Series, where he got a first round KO, which got him inside of the UFC, where he got a third round Kimura over Paul Craig, and a first round KO over Sam Alvey. But in his next fight against a ranked opponent in Misha Kirganov, he ended up getting his first ever loss by first round Peruvian necktie. And then he came back with a nice first round Kimura submission over Michael Oleksiejczuk. I think I'm saying the name right, I'm not very sure. But he did get that win, getting him this fight against Modestas Bukauskas. Now, Jimmy Crute is currently the 15th ranked light heavyweight fighter in the whole wide world. Modestas Bukauskas is the 38th. Now, he's had 1 fight inside the UFC. Jimmy Crute's, I think, had 4 or 5 fights inside the UFC, if you're counting that Dana White's Contender Series fight. And he's very good at submissions, I have to say. He's one of the best submission guys in the light heavyweight division currently right now. And I do think that's going to play the biggest factor in this fight, is that submission skills. I do know that Modestas Bukauskas has a 78-inch reach, so he might be doing a little bit better on the feet with his jabs and his counters maybe a little bit. But if Jimmy Crute can take this fight to the ground, I have no problem thinking he's going to get a submission in the first or second round. So that is my prediction. I have Jimmy Crute winning this fight by submission in the first or second round. Alright, if you agree, disagree, or have something to say, make sure to put in the comments below, and I expect to every single one of those comments. Make sure to like, subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the absolute best MMA content out there. It's been fun, but I'm out of here.